In this episode, I'm going to teach you how to increase your organic search visibility. Most business owners know that they should be showing up in organic search, but they have no idea how this works anymore. Google doesn't work the way that it used to, and SEO is dead anyway. So if SEO is dead, then why are there still SEO experts that are still trying to sell the service to you? And what is actually working to get you to show up in the top of search results, both on Google and on YouTube and ChatGPT? Let's dive right in. So let's first talk about why SEO is dead. Now, in my perspective, SEO died clear back in 2015. I made a big pivot in my business a couple years prior to that. If you look at Google today compared to 10, 12 years ago, it's drastically different. The results are different. So back 10, 12 years ago, you could search for something and websites were what you found. But today, you don't really find websites, you find content. So you'll find AI answers, you will find ads, and ads don't really count, do they? But you'll find YouTube videos, and you'll find blog posts. So yeah, blog posts, YouTube videos, those are found on websites, but it used to be that you could take your own website and do SEO to it to get it to rank at the top. And you just don't see that anymore. You're going to see links to a direct content piece like a YouTube video or a blog post. Now, there are plenty of exceptions, but I'm not talking about the exceptions. I'm talking about ways that we can get you to show up at the top of Google search. Now, a lot of people's marketing efforts focus on social media, such as, and we're not even talking about paid ads, right? So when we talk about Facebook, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, a lot of people are putting their organic, right, their just natural content on those platforms, but those platforms don't index by topic. You're only being seen by your friends or your connections. And so when we're talking about organic or organic search, where can you put content so that people searching online can find it? Well, let's first talk about where do people go to search. They're not doing search on these social media sites. You used to be able to find LinkedIn articles by topic, but LinkedIn has buried that. They want to compete more with Facebook. You can't search by topic on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. But how many times have you searched by topic or searched for a how-to video on YouTube? Or how many times have you searched how to do something or for some answer on Google? And I'm excited to ask you this one. How much research or questioning have you done on ChatGPT or a similar AI tool? ChatGPT has actually grown to be one of the top 10 world's largest websites. So not only are people still leveraging Google, Google's still the #1 website, and there's an increasing number of people asking questions there, but we're also using tools like ChatGPT. And it's improved the game actually for organic search because people are typing in more words. Their questions are a lot longer. So let me summarize it this way. If your content isn't put on the right platforms, you remain invisible. So the visibility that I'm talking about is people who've never heard of you before that should be finding you, right? Because you have expertise. You're really good at what you do, and there's a lot of people that could use your help. They're going on right now and they're searching. They're typing in their questions and they're starting to get answers. And guess what? You're not being recommended to them, and that's what we want to change. Now, if it did work, let's say you posted something on Twitter, and then if people happened to search by topic on Twitter and they found you, that would be pretty cool, right? So if they had that feature, if they index their content, then this strategy would turn and start to incorporate Twitter. But in today's landscape, there's really one platform that allows you to rank everywhere that has search, and that's YouTube. So if you make the right type of video and put it on YouTube, you'll rank at the top of YouTube search. In fact, you can see that happen within a day. That same video will be indexed on Google. And so when people are searching for that topic on Google, you'll be ranked at the top. And you'll be shown in ChatGPT. You just have to know how to create the right type of content and then put it on YouTube. Now there's one other bonus piece of advice that I'll share is after you've put that video on YouTube, I want you to put that video on a blog as well. So you can just embed the YouTube video and then take the transcript and create an article. So you've got a blog post. Now there is a wrong way and a right way to do keyword research. The wrong way is the way that's probably currently in your mind right now. It's to find a key word that you want to rank for. It might be a 2-word phrase or a 3-word, maybe even a 4-word phrase, that's not going to cut it. That just doesn't exist. You can't get a website to rank for a 2-word phrase or a 3-word phrase. However, how is it that many of my clients are ranking at the top of search for these 2, 3, or 4-word phrases? If you don't believe me, let me just show you a quick example. All right, let me just come up to the search bar. I'm going to type in a couple. Let me type in construction management. Okay, Jason Schroeder, ranking right at the top. He films right here in the same filming house. He's also in position number 3. Let me try another one. Become politician. Okay, Jay Townsend. He films in my Florida filming house. He's got position 1 and 3. Let's do one more. All right, we've actually got Shorts at the top here, but guess what? That first one, that's Nicolene Peck. We see her channel, we see her video. She's dominating this page. Let me type in one more for Nicolene. Let's see. Typed in disciplined teenager, and she's got 2 of the top 3 spots. Now, take a look at this top video of hers. How to discipline a teenager who doesn't care about consequences. So we didn't make a video with just a 2-word phrase. We made a video, I think that's 10 words. So keyword stuffing is dead. Worrying about metadata is dead. It doesn't work. It's a waste of time, and yet so many people are still pushing that. They'll take screenshots of your YouTube videos and show you how you're not ranking. They'll say that your SEO score is awful, and they'll talk about all these things in the metadata that's missing. It's all a hoax, it's all a scam. I get spammed with that stuff too. Real SEO today is different, and so there's a new term that's been created. It's AEO. It stands for Answer Engine Optimization. So if you can find the questions that your dream clients are asking, all you have to do to optimize for that is create the answer. Create the answer. So create a video, create a blog post that answers their question. That's it, right? If you focus on the person, these algorithms and these search engines will match your content to the person asking it. It does all the work, so you don't have to do any tricks. You don't have to find any loopholes or try to build your authority. You already have the authority. You just need to put that authority in the right type of video for people that are searching for it. So for 12 years now, I've been teaching the LEAF strategy. It didn't have that name the whole time, but I've been teaching this strategy for about 12 years. And in this world of SEO that's kind of really evolved and crashed, and they've changed it to AEO, the LEAF strategy has become stronger and stronger. It's now the #1 strategy to get results and show up on Google, YouTube, and ChatGPT. Now, I use a tree analogy for my LEAF strategy. When you picture a tree, it's got a broad trunk that goes out to the branches. At the end of the branches, there are lots of leaves, and I'll talk more about that tree analogy in just a bit. But when you look at all the leaves on one branch on that tree and compare it to all the leaves on a different branch on that same tree, you'll notice some different things. One group, all these questions are being asked by a certain type of people, and you need to think, is this my dream client? How does it compare to this branch over here? Which one is looking for my services? What's their demographic? What's their experience level? If you're strategic about it, you can look through hundreds of different branches on this tree and hone in on one that you want to dominate first. It works, and within a couple of months, you can own that branch. So who is this strategy for? Well, it's for people who want clients to find them. You don't need to push your message everywhere. You don't need to put billboards out there or put inflatable gorillas on top of your roof. You don't need to interrupt people with ads that are annoyed and irritated, but you can be found by people that are searching for you, so they're finding you at the perfect moment. Now, if you teach for a living, or what your business does is it sells your expertise, or it sells solutions, like a coach, a speaker, an author, a mentor, you have some type of educational component. Maybe you've created some courses. If that's you, and I know that that's only a percentage of businesses, but if that's you, then the LEAF strategy is the real answer for you. YouTube isn't just a visibility tool, but it's the trust vehicle for your business. It's how you're going to build a relationship of trust with new people so that everyone that you have a conversation with already trusts you. So if you're ready to improve your visibility and rank organically and build that authority, I want you to understand my LEAF strategy inside and out. And good news is I teach a free weekly webinar. This is a live training where I don't sell. Okay, if you want to have a conversation with me about my services, you can schedule a one-on-one call with me on Zoom after that. In the webinar, I just teach the strategy. I take you behind the scenes. I show you how the strategy works. I teach you the 5 ingredients of the leaf strategy. And by the end of the webinar, you'll know how to find the right topics and how to create these videos, how to put them on YouTube, and how to get results. So go to theleafstrategy.com. I'll see you there.